And we are live. Believe Nation, happy Thursday. Thursday is my public facing day. So I spend the entire day doing interviews and hangouts and podcasts and IG lives to spread the message. I am naturally introverted. So I spend one day per week where I put my extrovert hat on and start, connecting with people and spreading the message, because you need to build your movement. So that's today. That's what I'm doing. Welcome Joanna, welcome Angela, welcome Eaves, welcome Ibeck, Ashish. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Now I'm looking for a special guest to be joining us as well. So as we wait for him to join, if you guys have questions, something I can help with, let me know. Pop it down in the chat. And I'm going to be excited to try to get as many of those down as possible. Reset Steve in the house. Wimbry Training. Welcome aboard, man. Appreciate you. Getting high. Hello. Fragrantic joined. I like it. Mary, hi. I love it. I love it. So you guys have some early questions. Pop it down below. We'll see if I can get to a couple before my guest joins in here. Let's see what we got as I'm waiting for him to come in. Taquir, did I pronounce that okay? Sorry if I butchered that. It's a great day to have a great day. What a start. You know it, Joey. It's a great day to have a great day. I'm down for that. That's a great way to start your day. I love it. Tell us more about your work and what you do. Set the context. So most of what I do is trying to help solve the world's biggest problem, which is people don't believe in themselves enough. And so all of my work is centered around solving that, whether it's my YouTube content, whether that's the books that I write. I want people to believe in themselves more. I think if whatever you think is the world's biggest problem, cancer, I think the woman who solves cancer could have solved it by now. Problem is she's a manager at McDonald's because she never actually chased down her dreams, right? She didn't believe in herself enough. So I think that's the world's biggest problem. I'm trying every day to try to solve it, to try to hack it, to try to find as many different ways, whether it's Instagram lives or cartoon posts or YouTube videos or anything, speaking, writing books, anything, to try to help people believe themselves more. So I wake up every day trying to go off and do. How do I manage my time more effectively? So for me, I love chunking my time. I think it makes a big difference. So I have different things on different days. So like today is my extrovert day, right? Today is interview day. So every Thursday, I spend my whole day just doing interviews on people's podcasts and Instagram. And I had my movement makers. I just got out of that, which is my membership. So I spent 85 minutes with them twice a month. And so anything that's kind of presentation or extrovert hat on mode, where I can't just sit and be my introverted self and research and write and create, then I do that on Thursday. And that allows me to stay productive on a Thursday. All I care about today is spreading the message and doing my interviews. I'm not worried about how to build my YouTube channel. I'm not worried about my team. I don't have to worry about anything else. That's all I'm focused on today. So staying in that same energy zone, I find, allows me to be a lot more productive on a daily basis. Awesome. Cool. Hope that helps. AMR Sharif X. How do you know that you're on your purpose? I don't know why that reads weird to me. Okay, guys, I got a new book, Built to Serve. That's what exactly is in here, right? Your purpose comes from your pain. Your purpose is understanding that whatever you felt the lowest moment of as a human, like when did you feel the lowest, the most worthless, the most, I can't bring value to anybody, right? I'm the lowest, most negative person right now. What was happening? There's lots of other people who currently are like you used to be. And your purpose is to help those people. That's why I wrote Built to Serve. So for me, I love helping entrepreneurs because I struggled so much as an entrepreneur. I struggled so much as an entrepreneur to get my business off the ground. And so I wanted to help other entrepreneurs not struggle as much as I did. Right? So same thing for you. Whatever you struggled the most with as a human is the thing that you want to help other people through, and understand that there's lots of people who currently are who you used to be, and they feel like they don't have any hope. You are the hope. You are the hope for them. You could help them get through that thing they need to get through. Make sense? Wheels and Warriors, welcome. Pop your questions down below. How do you stay committed to your routine? Pop your questions. We'll get to as many as I can. You stay committed to your routine by picking routines that align with your goals. So your actions have to map to your ambitions. A lot of times people say, I'll do whatever it takes to get this thing, but you won't because you actually don't care enough about that thing. So thinking about your next week, right? You have ambitions, you have goals, you have dreams. Are your actions lining up enough with the goals that you have? And then I like to divide it up between morning and evening. So my mornings and evenings look pretty much the same. My morning routine is the same. My evening routine is the same. And then every day I'm doing something different to stay in that energy zone, but also to look forward to the thing that I'm doing. So after today, when I'm done doing all my interviews, I'll be done like public facing mode at, 9 o'clock or something tonight. And I'm not going to do another interview until next Thursday. But come Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm not missing it. But start to come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's like, I haven't done an interview in a while. Look, you're looking forward to it. You're looking forward to the next day. So that's how I stay consistent. Hi, Ev, your book was great. Awesome. Glad it helped. Book Save My Ass. What a name. I love it. Book, I can't even read it. Books Save My Ass. I want you to DM me. I'm going to send you a signed copy. DM me and say, I'm going to remember the name, Books Save My Ass. I'm going to send you a signed copy. So let me know where you're at, and we'll make that happen for you. Books Save My Ass. I love it so much. All right, what else? What else we got? Pop some questions. Do you plan the whole week ahead of time or plan day by day? Mostly a week ahead. So I'll look at, so you step above, you step and look at what is the life that I want to live? What are my goals? Success is habits, right? So what do I want to be doing? Because you don't want to be doing too much of anything. But balance is a very personal thing. You don't want to spend all day with your husband or wife. You don't want to spend all day sleeping. You don't want to spend all day working. You don't want to spend all day with your kids. Like, you don't want to spend all day doing anything. But the vision of where you spend your time is going to be very different for different people, and even for yourself in different phases of your life. So look at it on a weekly basis to say, how do I want to spend this week? How do I want to spend my week and my weekends so that it's fulfilling and building the life that I want for myself, right? That's the starting point. And then within that, you look at, what do I do on a daily? So to give that a little more context, yesterday, Wednesday, was my project day. So on Wednesday, I create an entire day that's totally open to work on whatever projects I want to work on. It's my full day of freedom to be creative. I need a full day of creativity. I love it. It really makes me happy. But I don't want every day to be totally unstructured and open, right? For me, one day a week is awesome. And so within that, then I wake up every Wednesday and say, what do I want to work on today? What's the most important thing that I can work on today? And I ended up yesterday working on, for anybody who bought my book, hey, we've talked about the book a lot today. For anybody who bought the book, we made a whole bunch of free bonuses for, and I wanted to welcome them and make them feel part of the community. So I wrote out a whole sequence of emails to people who bought the book. And then it really matters to me that people actually read the book and actually do something about it, actually take action. Most people buy a book and never even crack it open. It bothers me. For me, it's not just about making how many sales of the book. It's about people getting results, like applying this to your life, doing something. And so I'm creating a new challenge, a 7-day challenge to help people build the movement that they need and get the momentum that they're looking for. So I'm creating what I call Momentum Week. And inside of Momentum Week, I'm going to give you daily activities and tasks. And then we're going to have a Facebook group where you can post your updates and results and share and get community, because you're probably the most ambitious person that you know. And you don't have people around you who are telling you that you're awesome and you can and that you can do better and you can push. And so that's what I spent yesterday working on. And it's super fulfilling. And then I close the day and I leave that aside, and then I put it until next week. I'm not touching any of that stuff until next week. And now today I'm working on public facing day, right? Momentum Week sounds great. Yeah, I hope so. Should be fun. It's a test, right? But in my head, it sounds great. But that wouldn't have come if I didn't have the day of creativity. I need a day of creativity. Maybe you need 3 days. Maybe you need 1 day a month. I don't know. Right? For me, I need a full day a week to be creative and do what I want to do. So on a macro, my days are set, and that I know every Wednesday is going to be project day, and every Tuesday is going to be YouTube day, and every Thursday is going to be public facing day. But on the micro, I don't know what I'm doing until the day of, right? I mean, my assistant, Sandra, is awesome, set up all of my meetings for today, but I don't know what I'm doing until I show up today, right? I mean, look, I'm meeting this person, okay, I'm meeting that person, okay, I got to interview with him, her, awesome, right? So I think it's super valuable for me, keeps me on point, and hopefully that helped you as well. Good luck. What else? Craig Clemens in the house. Craig Clemens. Craig, we gotta get that YouTube channel going, Craig. Come on, Craig. We're waiting. Where's the YouTube channel, my guy? I am Ashish. Your number one tip for businesses to rise again and gain traction after the lockdown. It's what you're doing right now. It's hustle while you wait. Hustle while you wait. Don't worry about like how long it's gonna take. I don't know. Craig saying yes, yes, yes. Let's go, Craig. We're waiting, my guy. So I look at two very different businesses. If I'm thinking about lockdown and Corona right now, I've got my YouTube business, my influencer business, my speaker business. I can't speak at all right now, right? There's no speaking gigs happening anywhere, in the world except online stuff. So I'm doing some online stuff. That's what today's all about. But I'm not traveling to speak anywhere. My YouTube business is pretty much unaffected. I mean, I'm making videos. This is normal. Just sit here and film content and post and edit and research and manage my team, and that's normal. So my online business hasn't really taken a hit. My speaking business and my dancing business are like zero. So it's hustle while you wait. So in my speaking business, I'm making as much content as possible. I'm building up my brand. I'm doing Instagram lives. I'm sharing more of my message. I'm doubling down on the content I'm making. On my dance business, we're recruiting new instructors. We're training our current instructors to be better and move fast and be able to teach more classes. We're making online content to keep people engaged and feel part of the community, right? So it's hustle while you wait. Don't take this time off. This is the time to invest back into yourself, to learn the skills that you need to learn, to develop yourself so that you are stronger, not just when you come out, but today. You're stronger today. You have more knowledge today. You have more capabilities today. Success from Books. Excited to read your books, man. Thanks for the copy. Appreciate you, man. Much love. I love, this has been really fun. It's been super fun diving into the book community because I'm not a giant book reader. I'll read a couple times a week. I have a soft intention of as part of my nightly routine to read something 5 days a week. I don't always hit it. It's not important enough to me. I love learning, just not reading. But if you follow me on Instagram on my stories, you'll see what I'm reading. But I love being a part. The book community is amazing. I love being a part of all the people who are creating content around books. And it's a tight-knit community, and I love being able to jump in and try to bring value and wisdom because they're all in on growth and development and is a amazing fit for what I do. So I love jumping into these. I love jumping into the League of Legends community. I love jumping into the book community. I love dancing into the YouTube community. I love just dancing into there's the entrepreneur community, which is everybody, but I love the little kind of micro niche segments. It's been super fun getting to know people. Okay, what else? A lot of people say stay positive and keep positive people around you, but what if one of your close family is negative? So, couple options. One, you limit access. You limit topics. You choose. So what is it that they're talking about that is really bothering you? Atidora, hi from Brazil, welcome. I think I just sent you a video DM, didn't I? Is that Christina? Ativadora. So you limit topics. You limit what they're allowed to talk to you about. If they want to talk to you about your career that's causing friction, you don't talk about it. I love you, we're not talking about that. You just choose. You stop getting baited. There's a worm on a hook and you're taking the hook every time. Don't take the hook anymore. Hopefully there's enough of a relationship with that family member that you can still have a relationship. They're not just totally negative about everything. If they're negative about everything, then maybe you don't want to be around them at all. right? Maybe they shouldn't be in your life, but chances are they love you, right? They probably love you. You see it as negative because they're not supporting your dreams, but they see it as love because they want to see you be successful and not be on the street and not have no prospects. So it's limiting access to conversations. It's also surrounding yourself with more positivity. Whatever makes you feel believed. Thank you, all caps. Right? If this makes you feel believed, great. I've got lots of content. Or if somebody else, awesome. They've got lots of content. Like every day, the thing that makes you feel positive and hopeful and optimistic and believe and energetic, have that as a part of your daily routine, right? A daily environment. Like look, my environment here, right? You look at what's on my wall, everything. This environment, look, I just put a mannequin. I've had this for a while. It just hasn't been in my official set of my outfit because I feel like Superman when I'm wearing this. I feel like Batman putting this on every day. And maybe that sounds corny or dumb, but I love it. And so I was watching the Green Arrow, and when they're in their base, they don't have their outfit on, and they have it on these mannequins. So I thought, I want a mannequin for my Believe outfit. And so there it is. So I feel like a superhero with having that thing. And this is giant too. Like it look. Hold on. Let me take you next to it. This thing is giant. If I walk back, look, it's bigger than me. This thing. So I walk in and there's this giant mannequin wearing my outfit, and that makes me feel more belief. Right now, maybe that's the stupidest thing of all time for you. Awesome, right? But what is it that makes you feel hopeful and positive and alive and amazing and confident and bold, and having that as a part of your regular environment, office, and routine? Make sense? Good luck. Okay, what else? Do you teach your kid entrepreneurship? And if you do, what is your approach? I don't know that I teach entrepreneurship. I teach belief, I teach self-love, I teach self-confidence. And within that could be within an entrepreneurship environment. It could be we're going to play League of Legends together later tonight. I could teach him those lessons, like when he wants to quit, when he gets frustrated that he died or he didn't make the move that he wanted. Teach life lessons inside of every experience. So my son is 11. I don't know if he's going to be an entrepreneur. It's not really a requirement or an expectation or a push at all from my end. He's done some things, like he had he sold lemonade and some kind of stuff like that. But he's more in art. Like he loves art. He loves drawing. Whether that becomes a business for him, who knows? He's 11. I think the greatest thing you can give your kids is belief that they could do anything. And that's, as I say this, I have my parents above me, right? That's my mom, that's my dad, and that's me when I'm 8 or 9 years old. The greatest thing they gave me was belief that I could do anything. I'm Evan Costrilli Carmichael, do anything I believe that I can. That's a message from them. And even though they weren't entrepreneurs and aren't entrepreneurs, that belief in me allowed me to go off and become what I wanted to be. So my hope, and I think I've done a pretty good job of that, pat on my back so far, is not pushing him to be the next Evan Carmichael, but to be the best Hayden Carmichael. Whether that's an entrepreneur or a doctor or a scientist or an artist or a soccer player or anything. Make sense? Okay, what else? Let's get to a couple more. Jeremy, is there to get a free copy of Your One Word for this quarantine? I don't have, so like the e-copies and stuff, I don't have. This from the publisher. But the best thing to do is try to bring value, right? I mean, I've given a bunch of books to people who bring value. So I should recognize your name because of all the value that you brought. If you're ever asking for something, right? And this is a hack, not just for this specific question, but in general. If you're ever asking for something from somebody, make sure that they know you first. And not know you personally, but that they recognize your name. There's a guy, Zan the Man, who was just talking about in my Movement Makers. And Zan, I featured in my presentation today because he left a review, an awesome review on Amazon for Built to Serve, right? He He's been doing the work and sharing videos and asking for feedback. This is a part of the community. He's sending a lot of love. If Zan the man was asking for something, I would definitely try my best to make it happen. If random people are asking for something, then it's hit or miss. So that should always be your first goal, is how do I bring this person so much value that they recognize my name, and when I ask them for something, I'm almost going to guilt them into at least taking a second look at it because of all the value that I brought to them and their community. That should be your path. What do you think about business school? From Jan Riviera. With anything, with all of your plans, your actions have to match your ambitions. So what do you want out of life? What are your goals, right? What do you want to accomplish? And then you reverse engineer that to figure out what's the path going to be. So if your goal is to be an entrepreneur, then business school is not going to do much for you. It just won't. I mean, I got an undergrad in economics and finance. I didn't go and do my master's. Nobody cares what university I went to. I never get asked. I never get asked in a live stream, what school did you go to? I'm going to do interviews and hangouts all day. Nobody's going to ask me what my educational background is. It never comes up. Zero. It doesn't matter for what I do. It might matter for what you do. So what are your goals? What are your ambitions? What are your dreams? You can't be a lawyer without going to law school. Can you be a business person without going to business school? Absolutely. So you have to decide, what are your goals and ambitions? I don't want to, a lot of people are just dumping all over the school system, which, deserves its fair share of criticism, but there's still a lot of jobs, roles, opportunities that require formal education. And if that's what you want to do, then you go and you go to the school and you make it happen. But if your goal is to be an entrepreneur, you're not going to get almost any value. And the opportunity cost is crazy, right? To spend 2 years or 4 years plus all that money, you could do a lot better if you're actually gonna do the work. Like, are you gonna actually build the business? You can say you will, but are you gonna actually invest in yourself and do it? One of the pros of a formal structured education is you have to go every day. It's like you might have a gym across the street, but you're not going every day. But when you have a personal trainer, you go every day, you're gonna get results. So even though you may not be getting the results that you want, you're still getting some results. You're still learning and growing. Are you still gonna wake up early and start working on your business and hustling and learning and investing in yourself if there's nobody pushing you? So there's definitely something to it for the structure side of things. Even though you might not be learning exactly what you want, you're still learning, you're still growing, you're still getting better. But still, make sure your actions map to your ambitions. All right. Hopefully that helps. Makes sense. What else? The healthy life source. What is the most important thing in your daily routine? I think the most important thing in anybody's daily routine is doing the thing that makes you feel bold, powerful, confident, unstoppable. If you started your day with the thing that made you feel bold, your day's gonna look totally different. So for me, it's usually getting some sun on me. I'm in Toronto, Canada, so the sun is not, it's not like I walk out on this beach. It's cold. It was snowing yesterday. Holy cow, crazy, April snow. But just sunlight, fresh air, and then sharing a message. Because for me, it's easy to get lost in just the work that I do. The work that I do, I've got 25 people on my team. Everybody is mostly remote anyway, but even the ones who are coming in are now obviously remote because of quarantine. It's easy just to it's hard to imagine. It's 300 something million views on my videos. It's hard to imagine what that means. I don't know what that means. And so it's easy just to wake up and just be in my office and just do a normal day and not say, no, this day matters. This day has to mean something. Today, this Thursday has to mean something. That's the difference. You're most people, myself included, like you'll operate at a certain level, but what do you have to do to force yourself to demand more of yourself today? And so for me, it's getting sun on my face, usually taking the dogs out in the process because they have to go out in the morning, and then coming back up and sharing some kind of message. That's what helps me. That may be the worst thing of all time for you. But figuring out what makes you feel bold and you've already felt bold. It's just the problem is it's not consistent. You're not consistently feeling bold. You've just felt bold a little bit in the past. Do that thing every morning that makes you feel bold. Changes your life. Starting to lose my voice a little bit. Been talking too much today. This is not good. We're only at 12:30. Okay, a couple more and then we'll wrap it up. The world's greatest Mr. Dupree. How important is it to be producing content during this time? This is the time to be a leader. This is the time to make a choice, to say, I'm either going to succumb to the chaos and the anxiety and the stress and check death counts every day, like 20 times a day, or I'm going to decide to be a leader, to step up, to be the person I need to be for myself, for my family, for my community, for my customers, for my audience. Whether you have big ambitions and you have a big audience, or whether it's just stepping up for your family, you're going to be the person who's not going to succumb to the chaos. This is your time to gain the strength to step into the person that you want to be, because it's through the difficult times and the challenges that you grow. So if you're in a content game, that's part of your business or your aspiration or your business, then yeah, this is a no-brainer. You need to be crushing this time right now. Okay, we'll do one more. Rumlala. Is network marketing a good choice during unemployment crisis? Yes, no, why not, and why? Network marketing is just a business model, so it could be great. The reason why network marketing gets a bad rap is people just think of it as a get-rich-quick scheme, and a lot of people are selling things that they don't actually use or believe in. So that's a problem. In any business, not just network marketing, if you started a company selling something that you didn't believe in or use yourself, you're not going to do well. Because there's too many people who are selling that thing who love it. And that's who you're going up against. And so that's the problem with network marketing for a lot of people is, if you haven't used it, if you haven't found value in it, if you can't tell a story about it, of how it's changed your life or the people around you, then don't sell it. It could be a great opportunity for you right now, but I would encourage you to find a company that you actually believe in, that you love, that you have an upline that's going to support you and mentor and train, and not just pump and dump you and to they're only focused on recruiting new people. It's the same kind of questions, like is YouTube a good business? Is social media a good business? Is salsa dancing a good bit? Like, all of it could be a good business, but do you love it? Do you use it? Makes all the difference in the world. Guys, I got a pop for my next interview. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the love. Have a fantastic Thursday. Take this energy and go make something. Make something that you are proud of. Make something you can look back and say, April 16th. That's when it changed, because I made this amazing thing that I'm so proud of myself. Do that today. Good luck. Believe. See you soon.